Wednesday. Just getting yourself ready to class. Put some music on if you like a bit of music. And yes, we'll get started. Okay, I think that's a better angle. All right, my lovely. So when you're ready, just taking a nice comfortable seat. If you're working with any injuries or restrictions, just keeping those in mind as we progress through the exercises. So just listening to your body always, even if you don't have an injury, just listening to your body and what you need, what it doesn't need, etc. So finding a lovely comfortable seat, sitting nice and tall, start to lengthen the spine. I want you to imagine you've got that piece of string attached to the top of your head and just slightly pulling you up. Then we're going to have two pieces of string on each side of our shoulders as well, pulling us outways. So we have like a T sort of energy, sitting down through the seat bones, pulling up through the spine and pulling out laterally here as well. We're just going to drop the chin down to the chest and take a nice big circle of your head around to the right side. Big circle around. And then gently elevate the chin, slightly extending through the sternum. On your inhale and then exhale, drop the chin down, round to the other direction. Big circle around. All the way back to the center. Lift the chin slightly open through the chest. And then gently back to center. Good. Taking your right arm to reach it up. Take hold of your right wrist with your left hand and just start to elongate that arm and then gently pull over to the side. From here, we're going to curl forward over to your opposite knee, relaxing the head and chest down. Slide your way through center. Gently rolling up through the spine. Nicely done. Good. Reaching the other arm up now, so left arm up. Right hand to the wrist of the left hand. Gently pull over here. And then curl down towards that opposite knee. Relax the head and chest down. Slide through your center. And then gently rolling up through the spine. Nicely done, guys. Just draw yourself around onto your bottom now. We're going to roll down onto our backs. So take a nice seated position, find that lovely tall spine, lengthen through the posture, and then curling down through your back, one vertebrae at a time, all the way down to your mat, and bring your knees into your chest. So just cross your ankles here, and as always, just take a moment to relax your back here, relax your spine, relax that tight area across the lower back. Try to take a few moments just to sort of like hone in on that area with a little bit of rocking. And then stretching the legs and arms up. Take a lovely stretch through the legs and the arms, and then take your other ankle on top. So take your less kind of comfortable cross of the ankles here. Again, just taking a few deep breaths. Nicely done. Good. Bring your knees to touch. Arms out to your T position, press your hands down and just gently drop your knees over to the left side. Let them fold down here and take your gaze towards your right hand. So we want to find a lovely twist in the torso here. Just taking one more deep breath. And then using those abdominals, squeeze through your core to draw those legs back up to table and then gently over to the other side. So this time we're going to take our gaze to our left hand, keeping the focus on that left shoulder, really pressing down there. Find that lovely twist in the torso. Just starting to lengthen and open up the body. Good. Gently draw those knees back up to table. And then place your feet down into the mat. And then take your left leg, pull it in towards your chest. So you're going to take your left knee nice and close towards the body and then just start to circle that knee. So just opening up through the hip here. Finding some space in that hip socket. Then start to take those circles around the other way. Just finding a lovely stretch in that inner thigh, outer thigh. Good. Okay, send that leg up towards the ceiling now and just gently take the back of the knee as you start to open through the ankle. So taking a few circles into the ankle, round both directions. Again, we're just focusing on opening up all those tendons that tighten up when we go to sleep and they're not moving around. That's it. And then bring your leg to a nice still position. If you have trouble stretching the back of the knee, you can keep it slightly bent. However, we want to try and emulate a lovely straight leg here. Place your hands back down to that T position if they're floated around. And draw your belly button down to your spine, tucking and imprinting your spine here, tucking the pelvis and firing up our abdominal region. We're just going to draw some circles up on the roof here. So about the size of a clock. We want to keep that focus and attention on the big toe. Imagine you've got like a pen on your big toe and you're just starting to find each circle as the prior one. Now we're going to reverse those circles around the other way, keeping them nice and smooth, nice and controlled. We're just using steady natural breath here, so not focusing too much on a breath pattern at the moment. Good, very good. Now bring your foot back to a nice still position. I'm going to take our opposite arm and reach towards the outside of our leg. So we've got our right arm outside of the left leg. We flex the foot, we lower the arm and leg away from each other on our inhale. And then exhale, we point and we lift and we come into a little transverse lift. Deep breath in, we reach away. And then exhale, squeeze to lift and lengthen. Deep breath in as we lower. Exhale. We're using that core to draw the upper body up. And exhale. Good, 2 more. Think of using this area here to squeeze and lift. Good, 1 more there. Deep breath in. And exhale, squeeze and lift. Nice, everyone. Now you're going to bring your underneath arm sort of to mimic the top arm and just find some tiny little pulses. So just pulsing out on that diagonal for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your hands to the back of your neck and then we're just taking little crunches here now. And we lower. Deep breaths as we squeeze and lift. And lower. Keep drawing the belly button down. Keep a nice flat core. Squeeze to lift. Just 2 more of these. And 1. Nicely done, guys. Ease the head and chest down. Place the hands back down. We're going to move into our leg circles. Now, it's quite early in the class, so if you've got tight hips, I want you to keep them a little bit smaller, okay? Otherwise, taking them as far as your body will allow, we take the leg out to the side. We take a big scoop around, and then exhale, we lift it back up. Deep breath in, big circle. Now, we're watching our right hip is staying nice and square, and we're not moving or swinging off that pelvis. We're going to keep that nice, strong pelvic alignment. Good. Now, flex the foot to reverse the next 3. So we drop the leg down. We take a deep breath in. And then exhale, we squeeze and lift. Deep breath in, we lower. Big scoop around. And exhale, squeeze to lift. 1 more that direction. Good, good, good. Excellent, guys. Exhale, squeeze to lift. And then gently start to lower that leg down to the floor, a few inches off the floor. You're going to squeeze your abdominals to draw your body up to your forearms now. So just move back slightly, pressing down into your forearms, opening through your shoulders, and just finding little pulses. So we're pushing up our heel here. The inside of our leg is working hard, and we're slightly engaging our core just to hold this position nice and strong. Press down through your forearms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point that foot. Squeeze it up about halfway here. Now use your abdominals, pull them in to send your right leg out. Take a deep breath as you hold it nice and strong. And then exhale, release it down, hug the knees in. Good job, guys. Take a lovely tight squeeze with the knees. And you can take a little windscreen wiper here, so you can release your feet and just take a little rock with the knees. Quick little windscreen wiper. Just take a few breaths there, relaxing, before we come into our second side. Good job. Taking one more very deep breath. Completely relax those muscles. Excellent. All right, we're going to take the second side now. So take your right knee into your chest. Give it a lovely tight squeeze to begin. And then start to move into those gentle circles. So circling around, finding lots of space in that hip. And then around the other way. Again, just focus on opening up all those areas in our hip socket. Then we're going to send that leg up. Remember, if you need a little bend, just take a gentle bend here. Otherwise, we're stretching that leg out nice and strong. And then moving into some circles into that ankle. Get all those clicks out. Get a good stretch to the calf. Round the other way. Lovely stuff. And then start to point through that foot. Bring your hands back to that strong T position. Anchoring down through the lower back, engaging those lower abdominals, drawing your belly button to spine, imprinting your lower back. And we find those circles up on the roof here. So we've got that pen back on the big toe, tracing that shape nice and strong. Good, just a couple more this direction. Then we're going to switch directions, so round the other way. Keep nice and smooth with your breath. Just gentle breaths here. Good stuff. Good. Now you're going to hold it nice and still. Bring your opposite arm to reach across that leg. We take a deep breath in as we lengthen arm and leg away from us. And then exhale, squeeze across. Deep breath in, we lower. And then exhale, squeeze across. Good. Deep breath into lower. Exhale, squeeze. Finding those transverse abs nice and strong. And exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Just two more here. Find those transverse abdominals. Squeeze to lift the upper body. One more time. Nicely done, guys. Hold that diagonal, bring that underneath arm up, find those little pulses into the distance. Squeezing to lift, squeezing to lift, squeezing to lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring your hands to the back of your head, keep the leg where it is, and we come to basic crunches here. So we're squeezing to lift and releasing to lower. Draw the muscles down to lift the body and down. Just a couple more of these. Basic crunches, but really strong core activation. One more there. Squeeze it up and ease it down. Slide those arms back out to your T. We're going to go straight to those leg circles. So open that leg out to the side. Big circle around and squeeze to lift 1. Deep breath in, we open. Big scoop around and exhale 2. Deep breath in, watching your left hip. Remember, you don't need to go very wide with these. You can keep them really small. Reverse with a flexed foot. We drop the foot down. A big scoop around. Draw the leg up. Deep breath in. Big scoop. Keep strong through your nape. And up. Deep breath in. Big scoop. Nicely done, guys. Drop that foot down nice and low, a few inches off the floor, and then sliding up onto your upper elbows here, forearms pressing down, and little pulses. We keep the chin and chest, chin away from the chest, and a nice opened upper body, and we're sort of using that inner thigh here to slightly pump and activate our abductors. And good. Squeezing for 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Now point that foot to lift it up. Now if you have any lower back issues, just be careful with this next one. Come a little bit higher to begin and then lower it down if you need to, a little bit more challenging. Tuck your pelvis, look down and make sure your belly button is drawing in. Press down through your arms, take your left leg out, and we find a crisscross here. So we open through the chest, we breathe, we exhale. One more deep breath and exhale. And bend your knees. Ease your upper body down. Very good job, guys. Take a rock from left to right. Beautifully done. Good stuff. I'm going to do one roll up as our transition. So send your legs out long. Reach your arms behind you. Sending your arms as long as you can. Deep breath in. And then strong exhale to sit up nice and tall. Find a lovely tall spine. And then just send your knees around and take a quick child's pose. Good job, guys. So just push your bottom back. Have a breath here. Let your body completely relax for a moment. Great work. Okay, coming back onto your hands and knees now. I'm going to move into a quick cat and cow. So making sure you really set your posture up efficiently here. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And then when you're ready, just start to gently move your way through a couple of rounds of your cat and cow. Opening the abdominal wall, opening the vertebrae in the spine. Think of this like a kind of a massage for both parts of that of your body there, the front and back body. Excellent work. All right, coming back through to center, and we're going to lower down onto our elbows today. So come down onto your forearms, interlock your fingers, and making a strong brace position. Bring your knees into touch and make sure you're really pulling up through your upper body and pressing the mat away. Now take that left leg into a bent position, sort of like a hook, and then take it back behind you. You're going to bring knee to knee on our inhale, and then exhale, push back up to the side. Then you're going to bring knee towards your elbow, and then exhale, push back up. Deep breath in, knee to knee, and exhale, push. Knee towards your elbow, and exhale, push. Deep breath in, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more set here. Deep breath in, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now hold it here, flex your foot, and tiny little pulses just to work that hamstring. So find the back of the leg strong here. We pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the foot, bring your knee down, tuck your toes, and we're going to slide our way out to a forearm plank. We're going to keep our feet nice and close today. So deep breath in, slide your right leg out, and as you exhale, slide your left leg out to join and drop your pelvis. So we're in a nice forearm plank. We're holding for a few deep breaths, checking our alignment. Dropping the knees if we need to. Take one more deep breath here. And then exhale, ease your knees down. Gently release back for a very quick child's pose before we go straight to the second side. Nicely done, guys. Good. Take one more breath and then reset for the second side. So we're finding back into that nice elongated spine here. Pressing down into the forearms, drawing the belly in nice and strong. And then take our right leg up behind us this time. Deep breath in, knee to knee. And exhale, push it up. And then knee towards your right elbow. And exhale, push. Deep breath in, squeeze through the abdominals. And exhale. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale. Deep breath in. And up. Squeeze it in. And exhale, inhale, and good. Keep drawing in the belly button to spine. Good, last set here. And inhale, exhale, good. Now hold it here, flex your foot, find those gentle little pulses. Working that hamstring, squeezing through the abdominals, press the mat away. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time stretch your right leg out long, take it to the edge of your mat, the edge corner, and then tuck your your left toes and slide out to find a wide set forearm plank. So we're in a nice wide position. We're squeezing for one more very deep breath. And then exhale, gently release it down. Very nice work, guys. Push back, have a breather. Well done. Really good job. All right, my lovelies, let's finish off moving into a tiny little bit of sideline just to hit the side of our legs here. So just coming down onto your side. As always, you can take the neck or lie all the way down, whatever you prefer, and taking straight into our clam position. We're going to move straight to our elevated clams here. So rock onto the top of the thigh, and we're going to keep the feet squeezing as we lift the top knee and exhale, lower. Deep breath in, squeeze, and exhale, lower. Good. So we're just really finding rotation in that hip. Think of anchoring down through this top hip, not opening out with the pelvis. Keep it very square and down. Good. For 2. And 1 more there. Nicely done, guys. Now take that top leg, stretch it out, and you're going to bring it forward towards the camera or towards the screen, and then lift it back up. Try to keep this one lifted as well if you can. Deep breath in and exhale. Now don't worry if your knee is bent like this, that's absolutely fine. I want you to just do your best to straighten the back of the knee, watching this core as you bring the leg forward. You squeeze your abdominals and lift. Good. 1 more time. Now hold it here and draw some circles at the front of the screen there. Tiny circles. And then reverse your little circles around the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lift that leg all the way up and then squeeze that knee in. Rolling onto your back, take a quick squeeze of that knee. Very good job. Nicely done, guys. Good. Staying on that side, we're just going to finish off that side with a gentle little side plank. So coming up onto your elbow here, pressing the hand down or making a fist. You may want to stay on your knees for various reasons. Otherwise, we're going to push up and stack our feet, or one in front of the other, whatever you prefer. Pushing down into that top hand, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push yourself up to find your side plank, reaching that arm up. And we're going to do a big scoop with that top arm. So like you're drawing a big, giant sort of egg shape. Inhaling and exhale, hold. Just 2 more. Deep breath and exhale, hold. 1 more deep breath in and exhale, hold. Find that lovely strengthened position, squeezing through the side obliques. Take 1 more deep breath and then gently ease it down. Just draw the body up and take a quick release, quick stretch. Lovely work, guys. Okay, swing the legs around. Gonna do that on our second side. Good job. Whatever you did on the first side with your head, just make sure you're doing the same here. We're gonna find that clam position and rock straight up onto the thighs. So gentle squeeze at the top and controlling the lower. We're making sure that this top hip is staying really square. You can use your hand here just to be sure if you want to, that we're keeping that strong alignment. Working that rotation in the hip. As hard as you can, you squeeze at the top and then ease it down. Squeeze it up and down. Just 2 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And down. And squeeze. Lovely job. Okay, stretch through that leg now. Lovely stretch leg. Remember, if you need a little bend, keep a little bend. We're going to navigate that leg forward using our core. And then squeeze it back up. Deep breath in. Keep control here. And up. Deep breath in as you lower. Squeeze it up. Good. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Next one, we're going to take it forward, hold it here, little circles. Keep that nice control. Good. And reverse your little circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift that leg all the way back up. Give it a quick squeeze. Good job. Very good job. And roll onto your back. Take a very quick squeeze there. Nicely done. Good. We're going to come back over, finish off strong with that lovely side plank. So just set yourself up however you did on the first side, making a fist or pressing the hand down. And remember, you can drop the knees if you need to. Don't feel too much pressure to come all the way up if it doesn't feel good. So taking a deep breath, exhale to push up, finding your variation, lifting that top arm, push the floor away. That's it. Deep breath, and we're taking those big circles with the top arm, and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. One more there. Deep breath in. Big exhale. Hold it strong. Push the mat away. Find that peak position. And then gently ease it down. Nicely done, guys. Take a quick stretch over. Quick little breath. And then drawing yourself back up. All right, well done, my lovelies. We're going to finish off with a little stretch. Lovely work, guys. So we'll stay up today. So come up onto your hands and knees. And we'll step forward into our lunge with our right leg. So taking our right leg forward between your hands. Pushing forward into that lunge. And if anyone wants to make it a bit deeper, you can always stretch the back knee. Otherwise, just staying down here, pushing that left hip, thinking of that left hip shifting forward, keeping that nice strong alignment. And just taking one more very deep breath there. On your next breath, you're going to push your pelvis back and then slightly slide your front leg forward, flex through the front foot. Take a deep breath to lengthen the spine and then gently melt the head and chest down. Just to where you can. Feel a nice stretch through the back of that leg. And then very gently just roll up, bring that leg in and just switching over to the other side. So you're going to bring your left leg forward now, finding that lunge on the second side. Again, this time we're working our right hip forward, pushing down there, stretching through the back knee if you wanted a little bit deeper. Take another very deep breath, and then exhale, gently push back with your bottom. Walk your left foot forward, flex through the left foot, and then gently ease down. So sorry, take a deep breath first. Then ease it down. Good, and just remember, we want to keep integrity in our positions. So make sure you're not twisting your hips too much. You want to try and keep square there. And then very gently ease it up, swing that leg around, and then just bring yourself into like a little squat position. So tuck your toes, push your heels back towards the mat. And you're sort of pushing your spine back behind you here. So we're kind of opening, kind of like cat and cow, pushing the spine back. And then bring your hands nice and close towards your feet. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start to push your bottom up. Keep your body low and just take the legs a little wider if you want to. Take hold of your elbows and just ragdoll the body here from side to side. So really good one for the back of the legs. Try not to swing back here. We want to try and stay slightly forward. And then release your hands. If this is a really uncomfortable position, you can bend your knees. And then take your left hand to the center of the mat and take your right arm and twist it up towards the ceiling. So opening through the chest, reaching up. Take a big breath as you reach that arm forward, open through the shoulder, ease it down. And then over to the other side, right hand presses down, lift the left arm up this time. Find a lovely twist there. Exhale, reach the arm forward and down. Take a final little forward fold, bend the knees and stretch. And then gently roll through the feet all the way back down to find your seated position. Good job, guys, really nice. So finding your nice comfortable seated posture to finish, however that is comfortable for your body. Reach the arms out, take your right arm across, have a nice stretch into the outside of that arm. And then slide down to the elbow, just taking a quick tricep stretch. And release, second side, reach the arms out, take your left arm across this time. Deep breath there. Slide down to the elbow, take that tricep stretch. And then gently release. Nicely done, guys. Very good job as always, my lovelies. Let's finish off with our 3 deep breaths, our mind, body and soul. Finish off the class to start our Wednesday with a good positive attitude and energy. All right, my lovelies, deep breath in, reaching the arms up. Big exhale as you press them down. Good, deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale. Last one, taking all the positive energy that you've built up in your movement. Get rid of any negativity with this exhale. And you're finished. Good job, guys. Well done, everyone.